Narrated by Abdurrahman bin Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr came with a guest or some guests, but he stayed late at night with the Prophet peace be upon him, and when he came, my mother said to him, "Have you been detained from your guest or guests tonight?" He said, "Haven't you served the supper to them?" She replied, "We presented the meal to him or to them, but he or they refused to eat." Abu Bakr became angry, rebuked me and invoked Allah to cause my ears to be cut and swore not to eat of it. I hid myself, and he called me, "O ignorant boy." Abu Bakr's wife swore that she would not eat of it, and so the guests swore that they would not eat of it till he ate of it. Abu Bakr said, "All that happened was from Satan." So he asked for the meals and ate of it, and so did they. Whenever they took a handful of the meal grew increased from underneath more than that mouthful. He said to his wife, "O, sister of Bani Firas, what is this?" She said, "O, pleasure of my eyes. The meal is now more than it had been before we started eating." So they ate of it and sent the rest of that meal to the Prophet. It is said that the Prophet peace be upon him also ate of it. Narrated by Rafi bin Khadij and Sal bin Abu Hathma. Abdullah bin Sal and Muhi Isa bin Masud went to Khaybar, and they dispersed in the gardens of the date palm trees. Abdullah bin Sal was murdered. Then Abdurrahman bin Sal, Huwi Isa and Muhi Isa, the two sons of Masud, came to the Prophet peace be upon him and spoke about the case of their murdered friend. Abdurrahman, who was the youngest of them all, started talking. The Prophet peace be upon him said, "Let the older among you speak first." So they spoke about the case of their murdered friend. The Prophet peace be upon him said, "Will 50 of you take an oath whereby you will have the right to receive the blood money of your murdered man?" Or said, "Your companion." They said, "O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, the murder was a thing we did not witness." The Prophet peace be upon him said, "Then the Jews will release you from the oath, if 50 of them the Jews should take an oath to contradict your claim." They said, "O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, they are disbelievers, and they will take a false oath." Then Allah's Messenger peace be upon him himself paid the blood money to them. Narrated by Ibn Umar. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him said, "Inform me of a tree which resembles a Muslim, giving its fruits at every season by the permission of its Lord, and the leaves of which do not fall." I thought of the date palm tree, but I disliked to speak because Abu Bakr and Umar were present there. When nobody spoke, the Prophet peace be upon him said, "It is the date palm tree. When I came out with my father, I said, 'O father.' It came to my mind that it was the date palm tree." He said, "What prevented you from saying it? Had you said it, it would have been more dearer to me than such and such a thing fortune." I said, "Nothing prevented me but the fact that neither you nor Abu Bakr spoke, so I disliked to speak in your presence." Narrated by Ubay bin Kab. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him said, "Some poetry contains wisdom.